Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I asked you to leave me questions on my Instagram story last night. Links down below. Overwhelming amount of questions, so we're just gonna get into this. What is a passion of yours other than being a mama? Really love volleyball. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you know that I am a college volleyball coach. I have played volleyball forever and I love it so much. Another passion that I have is home decor, home design, everything. Love styling my home. My very empty home that I am working on. I'm pregnant with my second one. How did you lose the baby weight postpartum or not gain a lot? Second time around, I only gained, I think, 21-ish pounds. And that's because I was borderline for having gestational diabetes and they wanted me to watch my carbs. So I ate hardly any sugar and I watched my carbs really close. I'm still probably 10 pounds away from when I got pregnant with Stella. Yeah, so I'm not the best one to give that advice. I got so many questions about how many kids we want and if our family's complete. I don't think our family's complete yet. I think we definitely do want one more baby, but we are very content with our 2 girls right now. I think we will revisit it in probably about a year, but as of now, yes, we want another baby, but not right now. You stay-at-home mom here. How do you balance home, kids, and husband? Having just Lucy and being a stay-at-home mom, I feel like I was really on top of everything. But now having 2 babies in 2 years, it is hard to balance it. I'm just being honest, it is hard sometimes. I just really try my best, like after the kids go to sleep, to like get some quality time with Shane, which doesn't always happen, but I know how important that is. That wasn't a very good answer, but I don't really know how I balance it. I just kind of like fly by the seat of my pants. Biggest adjustment when you first became a mom with Lucy, marriage strains? Truly, Shane and I had no issues in our marriage when we had Lucy, and not that I can think of anyway. I feel like she really brought us closer together. Seeing your husband become a dad and be like an amazing dad, it's the best. But the biggest adjustment for me, I would say, was losing the alone time that I had and just like caring so much for another human being that like you just worry about everything they do at all times. I got so many questions about how Shane and I met and like the story of us. I have mentioned it before. We met in college, probably the first week of college. I think I'm gonna try to get Shane to do a marriage Q&A with me during this Vlogmas, so give this video a thumbs up if you wanna see that. Travel bucket list. I'm gonna travel so much more. That is like on my 2019 list, is to travel a lot more places. But the top of my list right now is Banff National Park in Canada, which you may think that's kind of random, but look it up, it's beautiful. Did you start exclusively pumping for Stella? I don't think I've actually specifically talked about this on my YouTube channel yet, which I do plan to this week. I mentioned it on my Instagram. So I am exclusively pumping for Stella. I am trying to latch her every single day still, and it's just not working, but I'm not giving up hope. But honestly, she just doesn't like my boob. She just loves bottles, and it's what works for us. I was just really tired of her screaming bloody murder every time I would latch her because milk wasn't coming out instantly and she hated waiting for my letdown. So I just kind of turned to pumping, and it has been a lot of work, but however she gets the milk is okay by me, I guess. Have any mom friends close by? Not really. I have like 1 or 2, but also my other goal for next year is to make new mom friends, because I know so many people that live around me that have babies right around my same age, and I just need to like break out of my bubble and hang out with them. When did you start trying for baby number 2? We just had our baby 3 months ago and I want another, LOL. I totally understand that feeling. A few months after I had Lucy, I was like, I want another baby immediately. Honestly, say now that Stella's 3.5 months, I don't feel that way again. We weren't ever actually trying for Stella. We just kind of weren't preventing. We stopped preventing probably when Lucy was, I don't know, 13 months maybe? 13 months, I think. How old is your black lab? LOL, we have a black lab moose who's 1.5. I love black labs. I don't love the shedding, but I love black labs. And we got Boone, I think 2 months after we got married, so that would be 3.5. Do you have a good relationship with your in-laws? I'm actually so lucky because I have like an amazing relationship with my in-laws. Shane's mom is honestly one of my best friends and like my biggest fan. She's amazing. Shane's parents are really awesome. Sorry that the lighting's probably all over the place, but it's super cloudy out today and I gotta film a video every day, so here I am. How do you and your hubby make time for each other? Do you have date nights often? We're not the best at this, but we're also definitely not the worst. It's just kind of hard to make a lot of time for each other when you have a newborn and a 2-year-old, and we know it's not gonna be that way forever, so we just kind of deal with it. Do you do date nights often? That is hard to say. But once Stella gets a little older, I think we'll try to do like once a month or something like that. Let's just try to spend time together after Lucy goes to bed and Stella goes to sleep, and then we just sit on the couch and talk about how cute our kids are. So your most embarrassing postpartum experience? I don't even really know. I'm not super easily embarrassed. I feel like once you have a baby, your embarrassment level goes like way down because everyone is seeing your lady bits while you're in the hospital. Probably when I was breastfeeding and I just whipped my boob out and the mailman saw my boob. What holiday traditions do you want to create with your adorable little family? Last year on Christmas Eve, we started the tradition of watching Home Alone and building a gingerbread house with Lucy, and I loved that. We're definitely doing that every year. Already bought my gingerbread house. Other than that, I'm not sure. I just want to make it like really magical and fun for them. My parents just always made Christmas really, really fun growing up, and I want to do the same for my kids. So I'm not doing Elf on the Shelf because I promise I'd forget about it. How's bottle feeding going? I applaud you for exclusively pumping. You're a rock star, and do you feel like you'll be able to keep up with it? I'm pretty much just setting my mind to it and telling myself that I am going to keep up with it and there's no other option. And how's it going? It has been rough the last few days because my supply has taken a definite dip, but I'm working through it and Stella's growing, and that's all that matters. What was the hardest, going from 0 to 1 kid or 1 to 2? Be honest. Can't decide. The early days with Lucy were really, really hard just because breastfeeding was a hardcore struggle, and I went through mastitis and everything else, and then she wasn't sleeping well at all. It was rough. But when I had Stella, I feel like it wasn't hard at all in the early days just because I knew what I was doing and I knew what I needed to do for a newborn. So 1 to 2 initially was super, super, super easy. But now 1 to 2 with having an almost 2.5-year-old and a 3.5-month-old that needs a lot more attention and stimulation throughout the day, yeah, it's not as easy. But transitioning from no kids to 1 was probably the hardest for me. But at the end of the day, 2 is 100% more work. I just think the initial adjustment to 1 baby was a lot harder, if that makes any sense at all. I know you and Shane met at college, but what's the rest of the story? Who said hi first, etc.? I think I'm gonna save that for a marriage Q&A. The story of how Shane and I got together is just kind of funny, and it's actually not that funny. It just turns out to me being a total biatch, but I'm so glad he gave me that 4th chance. What do you still need to do with your house reno? Any tips or lessons you've learned? We still have a lot to do. Biggest one is finishing our kitchen, which hopefully is getting done soon, but we need to do that. We need to finish the mudroom and get that all set up, and I think that's probably gonna be the first thing we get done just because practicality, we need that more. And then just a lot of little projects like shelves and whatnot. Probably, I guess, the #1 biggest project we still have to do is build a garage. We don't have a garage on this house, and we will build a garage in the spring, and that is not gonna be cheap. Lessons we've learned, you have to be patient and have a cushion in your budget because nothing ever goes to plan. And don't look at it as holy crap, we have so much to get done. Like, look at it at like, oh, look at everything we've gotten done. I feel like that mindset helped me a lot. Who is your celebrity crush? Shania Twain. But seriously, I love her. How often do you walk around your house naked? This is like what all moms do, right? Walk around without shirts on all the time. I'm also stuck to a pump a lot during the day. In my head, it's normal. Describe your relationship with your husband in 3 words. Should have read these ahead of time. Solid, fun, sugarcoat it and act like we're 10 out of 10 all the time, but we're gonna go with solid, fun, and happy. Even though I can be a total brat some days, we are very happy. Shane is just the most supportive human in the world, and I'm obsessed with him. What do you think about being a stay-at-home mom, and do you miss working? I love being a stay-at-home mom. Truly love it so much. But I mean, I'd say any mom misses working sometimes, just really purely for human interaction. But yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. How bad is labor? I'm gonna be honest, it's not fun. It's a lot of work and very painful, but totally worth it. Second labor with Stella, I'm sure you guys have seen that. It was super easy and amazing. And when I say easy, it was not easy. It was a lot of work, but easy compared to my first induction experience. It was easy. Have you ever been to Australia? If not, you should totally come. No, I haven't, but 100% yes, I would love to do that. How did you know you were ready for baby '2? I really don't know if you're ever ready. Lucy was such an easy 1-year-old. It was so crazy how easy she was. So we were just like, we can do this again, no problem. I was not expecting to be pregnant when I found out I was pregnant. So I mean, ready or not. This is gonna be the last question I answer. I got a variation of this question probably 15 times. How do you afford being a stay-at-home mama too, and does your YouTube channel bring in any income? Stella's waking up, so I need to hurry. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I also am a work-from-home mom. I make money from a few different avenues. So I make money from my YouTube channel, I make money from affiliate links, I make money from sponsored Instagram posts, and I also make money from my preset that I sell. Could I stay home without making any money at all? Yes, but it would definitely be tight. So I started blogging 5 years ago and I didn't see a penny for years. I did not start all of this for the money, but it is a definite perk. My income and Shane's regular work income. We also have something else in the works that I can't wait to share with you guys, and also we're about to buy some real estate. So, you know, just business. I got questions on how much money do I make from my YouTube and everything else. Honestly, don't really know, and it varies from month to month. It just depends how many sponsorships I have that month, how many views I got that month. It just really depends. November was such an amazing month though. Honestly, doubled what my husband makes last month. So there's kind of a short answer. My baby's waking up. There were some more questions for me to answer, but I'll save them for the next Q&A. So thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely